Okay. So talk to me about why you want to get Sojourn VOD reviewed this time around, because I know you're normally a support player. You've been steadily, well, at least according to our last few sessions, you've been steadily climbing. Are you close to plat now in support?
I was. I was again one game close
Nice.
to plat. Then yeah, I dropped back to go to, and then I just kinda call it a, let's say,
Like a
taking
little
a
break.
break from
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's
because
fair.
to me, I know that the general idea is that support is like kind of easier role, but for me it's
Mm.
like much more demanding role,
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
making sure that people that are not dying and also
Yeah,
trying
yeah, yeah,
to go off angle, make some plays.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
To be
so I
clear,
think I,
I think when people say easier, they don't necessarily mean like. I think people understand that support is a role that has a lot of pressure. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things to take care of, a lot of things to think about, and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I To me it's I find it much more harder than DPS. I know
Mm-hmm.
also DPS
Hmm.
is one of the hardest roles, but yeah,
Hmm.
I wanted to take a break. I
Sure.
start to learn so like this is like the end of last season was the first time ever trying Sojourn, like in
Okay.
general.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't have much experience. Let's say I'm still learning, but
Sure.
so
What are,
yeah.
what are your thoughts on Sojourn so far?
Uh, I think she's a very mechanically demanding hero.
Hmm.
So to hit the rails, it's very difficult.
Sure. Yeah.
And as stubborn as I am, I like this kind of hard heroes, and
Hmm.
I like to one trick. So I'm trying to see how much I can get, or how far I can get with her.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that's totally normal. But what do you think? So, I mean, I don't know if you've played a lot of other DPS heroes, but how do you think her kit relates to everyone else's? Like, what are some of the unique aspects about it?
Mm, I think she's versatile, so she has movement
Mm-hmm.
advantage, not as soldier, but at least she has some movement.
Oh, what do
Uh,
you mean by that?
sh
Not a soldier.
so soldier he can constantly move, flank. He has mobility, but Sojourn if she goes in using her cooldowns, she doesn't have a get out of jail card. So
Yeah. True.
you,
True.
I have to be mindful if I want to go in, even with the perk, like when to go in, when to go out, if
Yeah.
like the distance management as well.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, she has what we call it, AOD, like zoning or
Oh,
area
AOE.
of
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
AOE. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I only played shooters. I don't play this kind of games, but she can have like a zoning ability, like
Sure.
the
Yeah.
E. She's her gun. I'm not sure if she does a lot of damage, but her
Mm.
we call it primary or secondary. Anyway, so
Mm-hmm.
her primary fire doesn't do much damage, and it's
Mm-hmm.
not hit scan. And then there is the railgun, which
Mm-hmm.
everything's
Right.
every
So
the most important identity of Sojourn.
right. Correct. Good. So Braille is really really important. So one thing I want to point out is that like let's continue talking about the comparison of mobility compared to soldier, because I think that's really important to understand. So you're
Okay.
right that like a soldier doesn't have a cooldown on his sprint, so it's more accessible. He can do it whenever he wants, right?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Um, but what do you think is the benefit of Sojourn's mobility over soldiers?
Oh, the high ground jumping.
Yeah, verticality for sure,
Yeah.
right? But there's
Well, not
other
the
stuff too.
second perk.
Well, even with the
Uh,
second perk, you get some verticality, right?
yeah, yeah, a bit.
There's something else. What do you think that is?
Hmm. When it comes to mobility.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
especially compared to Soldier. Why do you think Soldier's mobility is actually kind of weak? Why might that be the case?
The speed?
Yeah, or yeah. Well, I think speed might be inaccurate. It's like the lack of acceleration, right?
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
It's
I
very
know where
very.
you're.
You're right.
Okay,
For speed,
so
it is kind of slow, right? But for Sojourn,
yeah, yeah.
it's burst movement, right?
Mm-mm.
And
Like
this
that
is
instant. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Instant movement, yeah, yeah. And so this is exactly what allows Sojourn to escape threats so easily because she
Mm-hmm.
can react much faster. If she gets pressured, she gets out much faster, that kind of stuff, right? But you're right. The
Yeah,
cost is that it's on a cooldown, of course, right? Because it would be
yeah,
fucking broken if, if there was no
yeah,
cooldown for
yeah.
that, right? But yeah, so the, compared to Soldier, those are the strengths and weaknesses. But that's part of why Sojourn is so much stronger than Soldier in pretty much every meta since the hero has come out, right?
Yeah.
And then just in the same exact way, right? Her burst damage is also much more reliable. And so she has burst mobility and better burst damage because her rail is hit scan, right?
Yeah.
It's hit scan and it can do more damage. It can headshot compared to Soldier's rocket, right? So there's a lot more lethality associated with the character as well. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Really, really important is that you understand that kind of stuff. And then of course, her ultimate is also very like much better than Soldier's as well. Again, because of burst damage, right? It's like constant rail and then rail and then rail. You know what I mean? It's like you get so much ability to pressure enemies compared to something like Visor because it kills relatively slowly. Makes
I
sense?
always die after
Oh,
the
with
first
the
rail.
yeah, yeah. so
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's actually a
I'm
really good
bad at.
point.
Yeah.
Um, I haven't seen your gameplay yet, but like I'm assuming one of the big reasons is that for that is that like when you go to overclock, you like rail in or sorry, not rail in, you slide in, right? You slide in,
I
you get
don't
aggressive.
slide, but I go like everyone looking at me. So I know it's bad.
Okay.
So in back of my head, I know that, but it's very hard to get the timing right, to aim it. So
Mm,
all these details, and then I'm just dead.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just bad at it in general. So
That's yeah. We'll see why. We'll take a look. But any questions about this stuff so far?
uh, no,
Okay.
no,
So
yeah.
for the orb, right? Let's talk about this really quick. The orb is obviously AoE, like you said, good, right? But how should we try to use this? Because it's not like a huge huge
I
AoE.
I'm bad at using it
Mm,
because I try to aim it at a specific area, and I
mm,
just like stuck in the corner, or like also I know that it's short distance, but I still anyway try to do it. So I know it's like usually it's like can be used when they are like all around the payload, or to
ah,
deny an area, to deny
yes,
high
yeah.
ground,
Yeah.
to deny escape. So kind of understand maybe the idea how to use it,
Mhm.
but I'm bad at using it as well.
Okay. So I think the first usage that you described is what people tend to try to do, especially in the lower ranks. It's like, oh, they just try to put it where everyone's grouped up, and
Mhm.
that can be useful sometimes, right? I'm not saying it's not possible to get value out of that, but usually you actually do want to try it for the second use that you described, which is like you said, to deny a specific position, a specific spot, a specific area.
Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me. And if you do that, right, you'll aim it a lot more deliberately. You'll aim it. You'll have a lot more specific uses for it, which I think will train you to aim it better and all this kind of stuff. When it comes to
Mhm.
actual execution, it's going to come down to practice a little bit, but also you want to learn the max range. You just want to like go into a practice range or something like that. Don't shoot it
Mhm.
at a wall. Just see how far it can go, and then like how far to go before it'll self detonate, right? And
I
that
think it's
way
like what, 15 or 20 max.
something like that, right? Something around there. But
Yeah.
you want to be able to see it in your mind's eye without like measuring it
Mhm.
against a specific number, so that you know exactly where
Yeah,
your
yeah.
orb can go if you want to launch it, not at a surface. Make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Okay. Alrighty. That's pretty much all we really need to talk about. I think one of the important misconceptions with Sojourn, especially in ranked, is that she's like this god given. She's like the best DPS. Everyone should know how to play Sojourn, right? She's actually a lot weaker, particularly in ranked, than people think. Mainly because
Uh,
she's 225 HP.
she I noticed that in 1v1
Mm-hmm.
against, let's say, Unrun. I know I'm bad in 1v1,
Mm.
1v1, but I cannot kill Unrun.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Reaper,
hard.
I can, depends on the distance. So this 1v1 is like very, very hard
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard. It's
to
hard.
win if they have, yeah, yeah.
Especially if they have like some sort of self healing ability, that kind of stuff, right? With
Yeah,
Premature.
yeah, yeah. Cooldowns that helps
Yeah,
them
yeah, yeah.
more than me.
Exactly.
Sierra, oh my god, Sierra is like, it's too much.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. And really, it's what's really really important is that like you want to make sure that whatever 1v1 you end up taking, you want to farm rail. Like ideally, you'd want to farm rail before you take the 1v1, right? And then you walk
Yeah.
into the 1v1 with full rail, and then that's a lot more scary for them.
Then just
Um,
miss the rail.
yeah, I mean that that's gonna come with practice and all that kind of stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty. So, really, really important is to understand that like you're actually very squishy, as a Sojourn, right? So you really
Mhm,
have to try to play evasively with your slides and then save slide and all that kind of stuff. Make sense?
mhm, mhm.
Good. Alrighty. So let's take a look. um,
Also, by the way, in bronze, I know that I can do more, but I'm trying to play careful, not to make a play, not to die, because
okay. Okay. Do you
because
think
sometimes when
you're
I'm,
overcommitting to that?
yeah, but this game I think the support they were kind of decent, so I could go away with plays, but
Okay.
in general I try to play more passive.
Okay.
So
Let's
some games they are easy, some games they're tough, and this is one of the good games that I had in bronze. So
one of the easier
figured
games.
it's a good. No, 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 it's a very tough one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
So
Gotcha. Gotcha.
yeah,
I see.
so it's a good material for VOD review.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's take a look. I like the direction that you're starting here. Against Domina specifically, right? Well, do you know how Domina shield works?
Uh, yeah. So like I can destroy block by block
Yeah. Yeah.
if there, but also I usually use the E.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what
Yeah,
I was going to say.
yeah,
So
yeah.
if the Domina uses shield really early like this, like don't be afraid to just rip E like immediately
Okay.
because it'll
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely destroy like multiple panels of her shield, right?
That had some style. Railgun charge. Dodge this.
Okay. So I know that you're like really really aware of the Reaper here, right? Which is good,
I'm
right?
very committed to him.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that it's really good that you use the Domina to farm rail, right? And that's
Mhm.
great, right? So you have full rail, you're looking for the squishy. This is really, really good. Ironically, right? In this situation, though, after all this damage that you and your team have done to Domina, who's the easier person to pressure?
Oh yeah, Domino.
Yeah, yeah. Because look at her
Yeah,
HP, right? She
yeah,
used
yeah.
shield. She's down HP. Just kill the Domina, right? Just take
Mhm,
the
mhm.
low hanging easy fruit, right? If wait
Yeah,
for the Reaper to come back and then worry about the Reaper. Okay, don't spend all this time chasing the Reaper, like checking to see if he's going to come over here, throw orb over here. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Just take the easy kill right here. Make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Dodge this.
So look at how much time was spent, and then like finally this Domina dies, and we could have we could have helped speed that up, and then by the
Mhm.
time by the time she dies, now we cut the Reaper off. The Reaper's gonna die soon anyway. Makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Perfect.
Tango inside. Not so fast.
Shot. Good stuff.
Stars.
Okay. Now at this point, you know they have a Widow, right?
Yeah.
What's the easy thing that why is Sojourn sometimes really 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 good into Widow?
The railgun.
Yeah, yeah. Because Widow doesn't move that much, and
Yep.
Sojourn railgun headshot is like, I don't know, like 200 plus damage or something like that, right? So
Mhm.
all you need to do is like the easiest thing to do would be to like unpeak her for a little bit, get her to look at someone else, and then just repeak, and then primary fire into rail, like primary fire for like maybe like 2 bullets into rail, and if you hit headshots, you'll just one shot her. Make sense?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see what you did here, right? We're maybe not aware of the Widow yet, not a big deal, right? Now we're super aware of the Widow, right? So here
Mhm.
you see where she's coming from due to the line, like the tracer in the like this white line right here. It would have been red
Yeah.
on your
Yeah.
screen at the time. So don't repeat this immediately like this, right? Because now she's
Mhm.
like super aware of you, right? Take a little bit of time, maybe like fire an orb to the right, or fire a little bit to the right here, and then peek maybe this way, and then headshot, and then you'll kill her. Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Launching disruption zone.
Not a bad orb though. I see where your thought process is going here. Stuff.
Sniper spotted. Head down. Dodge this. There they are. Get ready.
Yeah, not bad. Close. Close.
Railgun charged.
Something I want to point out is your current like gameplay loop is kind of like this, right? It's farm, right? Look for a target for rail,
Mhm.
and then just rail or only rail
Ah. Okay. I see.
plus
I see.
primary, right?
Mm-mm.
And then like
I
rinse
see.
and repeat, right?
I
But
see. I see.
in reality, like we want to put the primary
Swap.
first,
Yeah.
yeah,
Swap those. Yeah.
because the rail has like a bit of a like stall period, right? So if we put the primary first before the rail, we want the rail to be close to a finisher, right? If not a
Mhm.
finisher,
Mhm.
makes sense. That way we're not like
I see.
stuck like chasing the last bit of HP as they get away. Okay,
I see. I
this is
see.
going to improve your lethality and your ability to get kills by a lot, right? So here, for
Mhm.
example, you can see it on the Mercy. Back here,
Dodge this.
right? This is a pretty easy shot, and so I like understand you taking the rail here, right? But we want to start that little bit with some primaries first. Get her low because these are easy shots, so it's easy to track your primary here, right? She's not looking at you, and then shoot the primary to try to finish. Make sense?
Yeah. I think my thought process, if I start to shoot first, they might move and I miss the rail. But if they are not looking at me, I can take my time to
Yeah,
try to aim it.
yeah, exactly. And importantly, the rail is easier to hit if they're running away a little bit than the primary.
Ah.
You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Ah. Okay. I
Because
see.
it's hit. Because it's hit.
Sniper
And then we
spotted.
can see it again later. This yet when we start shooting the domina.
Mhm.
Right, so that's good there, right? Like we start primarying here, and then so I'd like you to keep this angle and then shoot rail to squish you or something like that. Makes sense?
Mhm. Mhm.
So we have rail again. We walk up, right, and then we lead with rail again, right? But we know
Yeah.
this is not going to kill the tank, so we should be trying to primary first and then hit the head, and then rail.
Yeah. Yeah.
A solid upgrade.
Talk to me about your perk choices. I don't think this is a bad perk, but the ultimate perk for Sojourn is so good. So what are
Yeah.
you?
Okay.
So why? I mean, so talk to me about your perk choice. Are you choosing the slow for a specific reason? What's going on there?
Yeah. My intention is like if to slow them down while they are trying to run away from it. It's can
Mm,
create value, but I think I also never thought of I think I use it at first, but
mm.
I, I don't didn't put much thought of it.
Okay, okay. So just to
Yeah.
give you an idea, I think with nano boost, and
Mm.
full like 150 charge on the rail, you can body shot someone. You don't even have to hit a headshot, and you'll one tap them.
Yeah,
if they're full
I
HP.
see.
Like
I
that's
see. I see.
insane. So
Yeah.
and not to mention during your overclock, you should be like using your primary fire between shots to make it go up faster, right? So it
Mhm.
just ups your damage by like a significant amount. I don't think the E is bad necessarily. So if you really like the E, then I would say fine, stick with it. But the ult perk for in particular for Sojourn is just so strong. So at least try that. see what you like.
Yeah, I will go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I like to see this.
Hope shines now. The enemy's being revived. Headshot. Disruption activate.
Yeah, okay. So the only thing I would say here is when you press Q, okay?
Hope shines now.
Let's go back. So you get the kill here, right? I think if you're going to be aggressive, it's like fine to this is like a good play,
Hope
right?
shines now.
But make sure like you press your rail before like whatever charge you have, press your rail and then press Q at the same time because it's like
Yeah.
free damage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also keep in mind that when you shoot your rail, you want to squeeze some primary fires in between again, right? Like again, like I said, you just want to build rail. It'll increase your DPS. You don't even have to really aim them, and you can just like aim your overclock normally, but just hold down the primary fire little button, and then you'll get some free damage. You'll be that much closer to killing.
Yeah, sometimes I do it. Sometimes it's just like this.
Yeah. I would say like really try to make an effort to do it all the time because it's a habit you want to get into now. You know what I mean?
Headshot.
Yeah, this is good. For example, like right here, if you're just primary firing a little bit right here, it gives you a little time to aim the shot. You know what I mean? So you're not like panicking trying to like squeeze it in like immediately.
Disruption activate.
Yeah, this is a good angle. Slide. So as we're sliding, we want to make sure we're looking at what we're taking damage from, so we know where to slide. You know what I mean?
I
If
think
we
I
take some
wanted to
damage,
slide to high ground and I just missed.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly, of course. But we still want to know what is shooting at us, right? So once we slide out here, right, we should turn, right? Turn and look. What's actually shooting us? Oh, it's a mercy. Okay, I don't have to be that scared. You know what I mean? That kind of,
Yeah.
or maybe oh, this is a dangerous thing, so I need to break LOS faster. I need to come over here. You know what I mean? But how can you know if you don't?
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks for the help.
Why not go back to high ground here?
Yeah, because I was like, okay, I will have a line of sight in the low ground. They are not looking at me, so that's an open go. But yeah,
Sure.
also because in
Maybe
high
this is
ground
kind of a
maybe they are
tough,
under. Yeah.
very small vision here, like very small angle, right? Much better here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Just that judgment.
Just want to get a specific route.
Coming through. Railgun powered and ready to fight. Double.
Yeah, same exact thing here, right? This is a really good angle.
Railgun powered
You're
and
doing a
ready to
ton of
fight.
damage here, right? This is really good.
Double kill.
Don't start with the rail, right? He's not looking at you. Free shots into the body, into the head, whatever you want, right? And then finish with.
Clear out. Protect us.
Targets eliminated.
Yeah, good.
Disrupting. The payload has reached. I need. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Stop looking at your teammates to thank them. You know, you keep playing the game. This is very nice of you. You want to like say thanks to your supports and all that kind of stuff. Great, but you know, there's fighting going on. Shoot people. Beautiful shot. Exactly like that, right? So you see how much more deadly this was? You're only at like 20, 30 charge, right? But because you're leading with primaries, right? You're charging as you're starting to aim and acquire the shot. And then that way, by the time you shoot, you're like 60, 70, 80. Look at this, right? And so you hit the rail and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually kind of insane that you directed him in the air. That's actually great. My goodness.
I think we're outnumbered. Not so fast.
Good orb. Really good orb.
Railgun charge.
Yeah, much closer. I'd like to see you use this orb here on the shield. Because again, you just it's gonna prevent her from like holding any space. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Okay, using spawn to off angle. I love it, dude.
Hope shines now.
Yeah. There we go. Look. In the kill feed, you can even see, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Dude, this happens like more and more frequently, but I have to like restart Epic Pen. But basically, yeah, you can even see that like your rail is not even the thing that got the kill here, right? It's the fact that you mixed in your primary fire with your rail, right? And so it increases your lethality when you're railing. Like it's just so. It's like so much free damage, right? One thing I want to point out here is that when you do press Q, definitely go for squishy first, right? So and then again, rail for free damage, right? Rail and then press Q and then rail again. Yeah. And then go for mercy here. Right? Good. We eventually do go for mercy here. Free kill, really good stuff. Yeah, you have to pay attention to your positioning though, right? You see how you're starting to expose yourself here? Really dangerous. Getting shot by Emery. There's a Wu Yang here. Mercy's here, right? Domino might turn around. So you're walking towards the center of their team here. You see this?
Yeah. That's
So-
my issue with my ults. Is I always.
Yeah, I mean that's very common. People get like very overly eager, right? Like, oh, I have to get my shot. But again, keep in mind your positioning is still super important, right? Because if you allow them to shoot you and kill you in your ult, then you're weakening your ult. Make sense?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here. This is a bit of a bummer. Easy shot for you. So right here, right, you force a response with a mercy, right? She just GA'd, so she's either going to do another second movement out of her GA that's going to make her easy to hit, or she's going to have to sit still for like 1 to 2 seconds. That's your window to shoot her, right? So look, she floats up this really easy trajectory to hit. You have to try to hit, just try to look for it. You know what I mean? So right here,
I think
like
the
imagine you
moment
just look
when
up. Right?
I start to get shot, I freaked out and I was like, disengage.
Exactly. So you're panicking because again you like overexpose yourself. But still, even while you're sliding, right? Again, look at the enemies. Look at what you're trying to do here. You just forced a great movement out of the mercy. Like this is such an easy shot for you. And I know, and your mechanics are not bad. Like to the point where you wouldn't be able to hit this. Like you definitely be able to hit this, right? Good, bro. Nice, I like this angle, good. Yeah, look at that. I mean, your tracking is really good here. Insane, right? Look at this. Really good. Good try. Good try. I honestly don't even hate that. You can slide out of spawn for sure, right?
Oh yeah.
So this is the range, right? Now you know, right? Like burn this like visual memory into your mind. You know what I mean? So if you want to reach the widow, you got to be a little bit closer, right?
Yeah. Here I couldn't see shit.
Yeah.
I was
it's
just
very
shooting.
difficult to walk up here. Yeah. So let's look at the different possible positions you could go to, right? So they just popped walls, so it's going to be a little scary no matter where you go. But let's pretend that they don't have walls, right? So if you're like a short range DPS, like a Tracer, Reaper, Onron, right? This left side flank looks really, really nice. Just look at all these short range sight lines you can put yourself on, right? But if left side is obviously not so great for Sojourn, because again she's not short range, right? Maybe we go to the opposite side, right? And then we can come to a position like this, right? Much nicer, right? Even something like this, not bad,
But
right?
also it's a very long rotation.
So not so bad, especially with double slide, right? Not so bad.
Yeah, true.
From here, it's
yeah,
like one slide, and then you can get to here, right?
True.
Some walk time, sure, but that's fine, right? And then I think with double slide, you should be able to reach here, especially if you start on these rocks. But yeah, you should be able to reach here.
I'm bad at the second perk, so I need to learn the mechanics or the gist of it because I miss a lot of my jumps when I choose the second perk, and yeah.
So are you aware of the like jump slide jump tech?
Yeah, I do that, but with the second perk, just not working.
Yeah. So I think if you start it off these rocks, again, not the ground, right? You start on the rocks, you should be able to reach up here.
Oh, okay. I would try.
Yeah. Anyway, point is that like you have options, right? So if the left side doesn't look good, then try the right side. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Okay, now you have a very strong reason to walk in, right? The Widow can't headshot you through the music guild. We really want to walk in. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, not a bad orb either. Yeah, good. Good. So I have a few questions here. So when you're shooting here, right? I want you to pay attention to where our mouse goes because it looks like you're looking around at a lot of different stuff. Right? So here you look to the right, and then you walk out into the Widow LOS while looking to the right. Why is that?
I think I just randomly works because I think the first thought process was like to clear my right, but then I was actually walking instead of having my crosshair first there toward the Widow, then walking. Yeah, and also I'm bad at my picking is always wide. I'm bad at corners, so it's something that I need to work on in general.
Okay. And then, so this is all good shot. These are all good stuff, right? This is good shooting here. And then here, right, we have full rail. We go for the Mercy. Great stuff, right? We slide in to try to push her. And then she leaves. She goes up, and then we stop shooting at her completely, right?
Yeah, because I was like, okay, she's healing someone, and I can see that they're putting pressure on someone. So I wanted to help kill whoever is that because I didn't see.
So let me ask you, right? If a Mercy's healing someone, between the two of them, who's receiving more resources, the Mercy or the person she's healing?
The person that she's healing, but
yeah,
it doesn't matter that much if we are applying a lot of damage. So that was
of course it matters. Of course it matters. It's numbers, right? The person who she's healing is still harder to kill than her, right? And not to mention, you just got her down to half HP.
Yeah.
Right? So why distract yourself by looking elsewhere here, right? You just got her down to half HP.
Yeah, I was like kind of pretty sure that we will kill whoever she's healing first. Then it's gonna be an easy target to kill.
Yeah,
her.
but that's such a assumption. You know what I mean? Like, what if this?
Yeah,
this person
because for me, if she's healing someone and moving around, it's very hard to hit.
Yeah, it might be hard, but it's still easier to kill her. You know what I mean? I
don't want you
to not do something just because it's a little bit harder. You know what I mean? Who the fuck cares? Just shoot the fucking Mercy.
In my head, I went for the easy option that I can.
Sure, easy to. Okay, so here's the difference, right? It's never. You don't ever want to go for the easiest target to shoot. You want to go for the easiest target to pressure, right? So the Mercy's still the easiest target to pressure, even though she's a little bit harder to shoot. If you always go for the easiest target to shoot, then you're always going to just be shooting tank because they're the biggest, oftentimes slowest, that kind of stuff. Okay. So yeah, like don't get distracted here. You should absolutely shoot the Mercy.
Also, I was afraid of the widow to come back, so I was like distracted with many
Sure,
things.
sure, but there's a lot of places you can stand, like where you were right
Yeah,
here, right? You
yeah,
can stand over here, and you'll be fine, right? Plus, also keep in mind, like you just killed the widow; she's not going to come back soon yet.
Cybernetic innovation at its finest. Team kill.
Okay. All right. Any major questions after the first round?
Ready for
Oh no, I think we did good. So
Okay. What do you think your major
was-
issues are so far that we've talked about?
the lack of the primary usage
Yeah.
before railing.
Yeah.
I think that's mostly the major thing, unless I miss something.
Okay. I also want you to look at your targets when you're sliding, right? When you're sliding away or you're sliding to, right? Look at your
Yeah,
targets,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
one.
Let's keep going.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload. We can't let them keep pushing. Stop that payload.
Beautiful. Very nice. So let me ask you this, right? What told us to slide away here?
I think it's something a habit that I have from Kiri, that the moment they look at me, I will just disengage.
Okay,
I know
okay.
that was one of my takeaways, that I can hold the
Yeah.
line for
Yeah.
more,
Yeah.
but also I'm bad at finding the right moment. So if I hold it a little bit longer, I might die, and I would rather not die
Sure.
than. So I know that by keep doing it, I will find the exact right timing to disengage. But kinda in my head, I don't want to feed. I don't want to die first. I know that I already killed someone, and I am in a very strong position here. But I know that their DPS is gonna engage me, and also I think I have this lack of confidence when it comes to 1v1. So I didn't want to risk it.
Okay, so first of all, I want to point out like that if you get shot at here, it's not really a 1v1 because everyone's going to be looking at you, right? So the idea that you don't want to stay here is good, right? But I still want you to get value before they look at you, right? So for example, like the reason that you don't leave right now is because you're about to kill someone, right?
Yeah.
So you get the kill, right? Great stuff. You have cover to your left. You have slide, right? Keep shooting until they shoot at you at the very least, right?
Okay.
So here, the Sojourn shooting you, great, but you're not, you're not that scared of a singular Sojourn running or shooting at you from this distance, right? You're playing with a lot of cover. Like a lot of your screen is literally covered by this corner, so it's really, really good, right? Don't just slide out immediately. You know what I mean? Keep shooting a little bit, and then if you hear someone pushing you as well as getting shot, then you want to slide out. Great. Okay.
I see.
So if you had told me, okay, I hear the Emery pushing, then now here's where I want to slide out, then I think that's very, very reasonable. Okay. But if you're just shooting like with Sojourn like this and you have no idea the Emery's here, or if the Emery's not here, right? You should just keep shooting, right? Because
I was
look at how much
like,
pressure
okay.
you're applying to this person, right? He's not playing the game right now. He's like staring at a wall.
Yeah. True.
So it's not about being like scared or whatever, right? Like you could have been like, oh, I was scared to shoot the Mizuki, right? So I didn't like, I could have unpeaked before I killed the Mizuki, right? But there's like a certain risk versus reward evaluation.
Yeah.
I think you're not calculating correctly.
No, I think
You know what I mean?
the idea that I had is like, okay, now they are looking at me, so they're distracted from main, so I will disengage.
Yeah, but
and
they're only
change
distracted
my-
from main as long as you're there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I should have. Yeah, I will work on it.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
disrupting. Stop the payload.
So
Getting too close.
yeah. Here, I like the fact that you're taking a different angle. Why are we not just shooting? Like, just shoot the shield. You know what I mean? It's free rail, free value.
Yeah, I think I was looking for someone to shoot and then for a squishy to kill. And as long as I didn't see them, I kept pressing W, which is not good. I could just like go to the right or to the left.
Yeah. And then the other
Yeah.
thing is, like, even if you have to wait a little bit on this angle, that's fine, right? Wait for the cart to move a little bit, but you'll be able to shoot people here, right? And then you can shoot people here, and then you can shoot people here, and then now we're like really close to the enemy team. You know what I mean? This enemy Sojourn should have taken our head off already, right?
Yeah.
Damage boosted on the angle, right?
Railgun charge.
Good slide.
Removing the payload. Shut it down.
Yeah, very, very close to dying though.
Not so fast.
Good orb,
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good orb.
I was lucky this game a lot of time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Stop the payload.
Yeah, good.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
Okay, we have full rail. Where do you think we can go with full rail? Where do you want to go?
We can open to the left, yeah.
Yeah, we could. Give me another option.
Ah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, high ground.
Yeah, good. You can slide up
yeah.
top, right?
Yeah.
Full rail, boom, right? We can
Mhm,
primary
mhm.
fire, rail, orb. This music dies.
Yeah, missed opportunity.
Ah, yeah, we can't do that if we dump it into the tank though. You know what I mean? Even if we hit it. Yeah. Good. I like this angle. Really good. Yeah, but then we leave, right? Like, why is that?
Because of I think so. That's the thing. Once they start to look at me and
But
about
nobody's looking at you here.
I think Mizuki is like
No,
or someone,
what are you
I think
talking
I saw
about? Nobody's looking at you here. Look.
okay.
No, not a single person, right? Okay, fine. Maybe Mizuki's looking at you, but like this Mizuki's can't touch you from here, right? He can't shoot at you.
Yeah.
He's too far away. So just shoot. You know what I mean? And then the other thing is here. Look, you have this angle with cover here. So if you do get pressured, you can slide back to here, right? And like, keep this angle a little bit, right? So yeah, this is insane to me. Right? You're just leaving free value on the table.
Not bad at all. Breaking them down. We can't let them keep pushing. Stop that payload.
Yeah, I mean your aim is good. Your mechanics are not bad. I think you have the ability to take duels. You're just like, for some reason, at some point, you're like telling yourself not to, and it's like really, really harming your mentality, like your approach. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know where this came from, because on Kiri you look so much more confident. You know what I mean?
No, I play her for too long, I guess. So
I mean, sure, maybe, but like, you know, you can still hit these shots and take these duels. You know what I mean?
yeah, true.
Okay, so same thing here. Who's the easiest pressure to target, or target to pressure? Excuse me.
I would pressure the Mercy.
You're right. So who's the least easy?
The tank, but also I like to shoot the tank to farm my rail.
Sure. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not. That's fine. All right. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing against that. Who's the second least easy?
Mizuki,
Yeah. Why?
because he's getting healed.
Exactly.
And also he has
Exactly.
some self-healing as well.
Well, sure. Like very, very minor. Like it's extremely
Yeah.
small. So if you choose to shoot the Emery here, or you choose to shoot the Mercy here, I think it's fine. Okay.
Shines now.
Yeah. Good time.
Then I
call.
decided to
Yeah. It's a good ult.
Thanks.
We missed a lot, but that's fine. Not a big deal. Here again, we get like way too close because we're like, we're seeing red and we're like, oh, we have to kill things, right?
yeah.
I'm burning bright. Stop the payload. Coming through.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Element of surprise. I liked.
What do you mean, element of surprise?
Like checking the door. It's like this schizophrenia, being super afraid and super aggressive.
This is insane, right? Because again, you're going into the enemy team. Right? This is like, look at where you are, right? Like you should.
I have this shenanigans sometimes. I just do them.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's two types of like hold that I think we want to talk about, right? One is like the hold that you're experiencing, like for example, right here. Where is it?
Breaking them down.
Here. Okay. Yeah. So here, when we take a nice angle and no one's looking at us yet, or maybe they just start to look at us and they're about to shoot at us, and then we leave really fast, right? So this is the type of hold where, okay, you want to hold your angle, farm the value you can get from this angle, okay, And then the other type of hold is when we are in a really, really aggressive state and we just abandon all sense of positioning. Okay. So
Yeah.
what do I mean by the two types of hold? Like these are the two kinds of things that you have to remind yourself. Okay. Like hold the angle, hold the position. Okay.
Mhm.
For different
Okay.
reasons. Okay. When you're in a really, really aggressive state and you're really, really in a strong position, the enemies will most likely run away from you, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're misdiagnosing, your strong position. That can happen too. But the point is that they will most likely run away from you. Okay. When they run away from you and you can't see them anymore from your angle, then you can move up. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So I don't know if we've done this before with you, but do you remember that we've talked about code words to think about while you're playing the game?
Yeah, I think we did something with Kitty, like first line.
Yeah, step two,
Yeah, yeah,
fraction, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That
Good.
was me.
Good. Okay. Yeah, I just like look back into our notes. Okay. So I want to do the same thing with Sojourn. Okay. But we're gonna do two different types of holds. Now we can do like hold one or hold two, but that's fine, right? But or you can like come up with different code words. That's fine too, right? But I want to try to get some practice with you actually using these code words. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So do you want to use hold one and hold two, or do you want to use a different code words? It's up to you. What do you think?
I think hold one, hold two. Fine. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you. Let's say I'm a new, like I don't know who you are, right? And I ask, oh, what does hold one mean to you? What would you say?
So hold one is like to hold a strong angle or like a strong position, like this one.
Yeah.
And hold two is when I am in a aggressive position, not to lose that
Yeah.
position, just
Yeah.
being
I actually think
aggressive.
like maybe the 1 and 2 aren't even that necessary, right? I'll be honest. Like I think
Okay.
we can literally just say hold, right? And then whatever
Mhm.
reason it is, right?
Yeah.
Then if the time comes to release, then we can say like release. You know what I mean? Then you can do whatever
Okay.
you want. Okay.
Mhm.
So we can literally just say hold. So hold should mean to you hold your angle, but play natural cover, right? You still want like some form of shield in front of you, no matter what angle you choose to hold on. You know what I mean? So here, if
Yeah.
this is your hold, right? The natural cover, if I say hold to you, okay, you find the nearest piece of cover, and then you come back to here, for example, right?
Mhm.
Later on in the fight, let's see, go back to here, right? So I think this is a great time to ult, right? You want to, again, use natural cover, so you don't want to just stand still and like peek them openly like this, right? So we shoot, unpeek, right? Shoot, unpeek, that kind of thing, right?
Mhm.
And then this is fine to slide out. We're like 9 HP, I'll be honest. But like, again, we don't want to slide into the open like this because this is like a, super easy kill for anyone who's paying attention.
Yeah, I was just hoping to get healed.
Yeah. I mean, again, like you're more likely to get healed up here, I'll be honest, right? Because you're not
Mm.
flying through the air. Easy for your supports to see you.
Got him.
And then here, this is a good orb, right? This is all fine. You want to go for Misaki, fine, great, right? This should be hold, right? Our angle's good enough. Maybe if you want to swing to the left a little bit more to get away from the Matra, that's fine, right? But we hold here. We don't walk at the Misaki and abandon cover, right?
Yeah.
Shot, okay? And then here, same thing.
Cybernetic innovation
Hold,
at its
find
finest.
cover, right? We go to here. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think honestly, like, let's put a pause here. We can come back maybe if we have some time after. But let's get a little bit of practice with this, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I want you to share yours.
Okay, let me launch the game.
All right. See if we can pop this out. Perfect. Okay. So what I want to do is let's put you into a quick play game. Ideally, it would be competitive, but that's fine. We'll do quick play. And then in the practice range, yeah, perfect. set the bot on the left, like the enemy bot, to Roadhog.
We shine together. All of us.
Farm rail off the Roadhog, and then try to shoot the bots behind you with primary fire and then rail. And then kill them with rail.
Railgun charged.
Yeah, there we go. So you start to get into a little bit of muscle memory.
I was about to shoot the rail first.
So if you aim for the head, right, just be a little bit patient with your shots here. Aim for the head, yeah, and then you can actually shoot much faster. Like you can
Okay.
squeeze in like literally 1 or 2 bullets with the primary,
I almost
and
felt
then rail.
bad for them.
Even faster, honestly, even faster. I don't know. I mean, like again, like release. So again, don't hold down the primary fire between your 2 shots, right? The only point of like farming rail first is to have the rail. Like you don't want to like hold down the okay. Now turn, right, and then like squeeze together your 2 mouse buttons.
Like
Yeah,
this?
you see, yeah, exactly. You did like 1 or 2 shots or something like that, right? And he's almost dead.
Okay,
So you see, like if you hit the headshot, you barely have to do any primaries.
Mm.
So be patient with your shot. Don't just turn and shoot. Yeah, there we go. Good.
Firepower, good effect. Railgun powered and ready to fire.
Yeah. So what I mean by even sooner is you can launch rail even sooner after primaries if your rail is going to hit the head. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So this game, I'm really not going to talk too much. I just want you to play like you normally would. But I'll say hold when you should hold. Okay. And then release when you should slide out or when you should
Okay.
you know, continue to push. Okay.
Okay.
But when I say hold, that means you hold your angle, stay close to natural cover, okay?
Okay.
Good.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero. We shine together. All of us.
Your town failed another mission. Going soft.
Do not speak to me unless you wish to lose your other eye.
I'd still be the better shot.
Systems on. Weapons ready.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Not so fast.
Hold.
Railgun charged.
Release. Hold.
Dodge this.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. There's a mega now.
Oh, yeah.
Over there.
You went for it.
Area denial. Railgun powered and ready to fire.
Primary fire first, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Find your angle. Release. Moving up.
Disrupting.
Hold. Good. Next angle. Hold. Yeah, release.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload. Railgun charged. Clear out. past the stuff.
Hold. Keep holding, keep holding. Yep. Keep fighting this, keep fighting this.
Thanks.
Good. Keep holding. Keep holding, keep holding. There we go.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, now you can release. Good.
Area denial.
Beautiful.
Better than this,
Well done.
Emre.
Look for ult. Maybe don't need it, maybe don't need it. That's fine. Okay, good try, good try, good try.
Typical.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I'll be honest. I don't think that was a bad play from you. Like
Might
either
have
way.
to adjust my approach.
Yeah, sometimes unlucky.
Mm.
Coming through. Breaking them down.
Yeah, release. Time to go.
Railgun powered and
You can hold that, by the way,
thanks
if you have a
for the
mercy
help.
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can slide a little bit, but you don't have to disengage that. Find a better ring.
Activate.
Okay. Might have to do that.
Ah, shit. I think I lost focus a bit of the game.
What? This last life?
What am I missing?
Second?
You saying in this last life you lost focus?
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It happens.
Not so fast.
Good orb. Yeah, really good orb.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
Ooh.
Close.
Area denial.
Hold. Yeah, release.
Thanks. Dodge this.
Good.
This is a leg up.
Oh no, come on.
Yeah.
Recharging.
Get out.
Nothing a quick repair won't fix. Thanks
Yep,
for the
go to the
help.
other angle. Good. Hold. Keep holding. Yep. Good. Yeah, I don't hate that. I mean, you were really close. If you just hit the rail there, you kill that person.
Yeah.
Come on, Vivian. Get yourself together. Launching disruption zone.
Alright, mercy. Nice.
Stay down.
Shots. Find an angle. Hold.
Railgun
Yeah, I like it.
charged.
Hold.
Disrupted.
No, natural cover. Yeah, good. Yeah. Hold. Don't leave the cover. Yeah, now go. Good. Look at that. Easy fight from you.
Mhm.
Find an angle.
Breaking them down.
I forgot.
Yeah, that's good. Oh. Hold, don't drop.
Not so fast.
Okay. Yeah, not bad. Get out. I think we still did drop a little bit early, but that's fine. Like we slid off high ground a little early.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Disruption activate.
Beautiful. Hold.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
Yeah. Go. Now hold.
You're done.
Yeah. Much better, dude. Much better.
Cycling power.
So that entire last fight,
Okay.
up until the Sierra was hiding behind cart, the entire time we could have stayed on that corner and not gone to cart. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna make those shots easier, especially as the Sierra walks out. She drones out. Yeah. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all.
Thanks.
Okay. So, hopefully, like, the hold and release stuff is gonna make some sense, right? Obviously, there's moments in the game where, like, you know, something unexpected happens and you have to release earlier than you thought you would. That's fine, right? Or, like, your team dies and you have to get out. That's fine, right? But the point is that, like, mid-fight, while there's value to be had from an angle, I don't want you to vacate the angle super early, okay? And I don't know,
try.
were there moments in this where you were like, oh, I would have left early, but then, you know, coach told me not to, so I didn't. You know what I mean?
No, I think it's the timing was kind of perfect. Maybe even I stayed longer than expected in some situations. But
Oh, that's what I
not that
mean.
long.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Alrighty. So let me go back to. So I'll be honest. Like, I think that's probably enough for you to focus on here. I want you to, like, look through the next maybe round or so, and I want to talk about moments where, like, I want you to coach yourself, basically, right? Where, like, we can identify this happening, and you'd be like, okay, I should have held here, and then I can release here. Okay, make sense?
Okay.
Cool.
Hello. They're moving towards us.
呪いを助けね
Breaking them down.
Really good orb.
This ends now.
So I think here is fine to release because they're
You're not sharing.
yeah. Oh, so am I not? I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I am.
Oh, then how come I don't see the
You might have to
screen?
click on it in Discord again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I'm bad. My bad.
Okay,
Ready for
let's go back to where we were.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
Was it here or was it earlier? Okay, it was later. Yeah, it's around here. Okay, so as you're coming back to the fight, right? This is fine. I'm gonna start shooting here. Obviously, we can't shoot through the Mizgiel, so this is fine, not a big deal, right?
Breaking
yeah.
them down.
So actually, we don't want to launch orb here, right? Because we're shooting it into the Mizgiel.
This ends now.
This is fine to release here, right? Because, like, everything's bearing down on top of you. You want to get a different angle, it's fine. A little unlucky. So here, it's okay if you want to live, but I'll be honest, like, you know, you living or dying here doesn't really matter, so might as well just try to fight something here, you know what I mean? Like, get a kill, get a trade, something like that. But yeah, either honestly, it doesn't really matter either way.
Railgun powered and ready to fire. We can't let them keep pushing. Stop that payload.
Oh, unlucky. It's a really good nade from his part. You know, fine, happens. If you were gonna get out though, you should like focus on getting out.
Mhm.
They're moving the payload. Shut it down.
It's fine, good.
Not so fast.
Way too far.
Yeah,
right? Way too
yeah,
far.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. What do you think?
I'm trying to take an off angle.
Sure, but again, with respect to the hold release thing, right? Look at where we were.
I should have hold this angle.
Yeah. There's
think?
targets to shoot here. We're in cover. We're fine, right? Yes, they're looking at us. Not a big deal. We can farm rail early before moving to the next angle. Make sense?
I see.
Yeah. Okay. So right here, yeah, you took
yeah,
zero damage. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's
No,
fine.
it wasn't that because I was like, okay, my cast and the tank, they are there. I
Sure.
will open an angle.
Sure.
To apply
But
pressure
again,
from,
in the moment, like, you can farm rail. Yeah, there's stuff you can do here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine if we start this fight with full rail, right? Look at that. She'd be dead. She'd be dead. Good.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't blame you for sliding out there. That's fine, right? The only thing I would say is, so you know there's a mercy here by the time you killed them, right? You can see here the mercy here, right? The only thing I would say is don't slide out so far, right? We can slide to here, right? And then if we have to jump out, fine. Try to come back and like orb the body or something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, this is fine. This is good hold and release.
We can't let them keep pushing. Stop that payload.
Okay, yeah. Again, we're getting very, very distracted. We don't know where to look, right?
We can't let
If
them
you
keep
want to
pushing.
orb
Yeah,
top left, fine,
I-
orb it quickly. But then again, there's stuff to do. We need to shoot.
So here I think I had a plan.
Mhm.
So I know the Emre gonna go there, and I wanted to jump to him, but in the meantime I needed to shoot the main. So
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think I tunnel vision on that application of the thought there,
Mhm.
and yeah, it was a missed jump because of the perk.
Area denial.
I mean, we don't have the perk yet.
Oh yeah, it's just like the first perk, then the distance.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Coming through. Hope shines now. They're moving the payload. Shut it down.
Don't forget that we still have orb while we ult, right? So if you want to put the orb on the close angle, on the close corner here, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
They're moving the payload. Shut it down.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, this is tough, right? This is like a 2 or 3v1.
Yeah.
So really, really difficult. So this is what I mean by sliding into your ult, right? Because we slid up and then we pressed Q, and now we don't have the ability to reposition, right?
Yeah.
So this is kind of what I mean. You want to take an angle first and then press Q, and then if you need slide out, right? So really nice opportunity. Instead of sliding top left, we could come this way, right? And then ult from here. Alrighty.
Launching disruption zone.
Up.
This ends now. Protect us, kick game.
Honestly, I wouldn't swing this if their ult is still going on. You know what I mean? And then if you are going to peek this way, again, cover, right? This is a hold opportunity. You see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to hold here because if we swing past, now we're like very, very in danger of like just getting owned by rotates. And also not to mention anything over here potentially, right?
Yeah.
Good slide.
That's some solid work.
Yeah, fine. Good early rail.
Disrupting.
Way too far, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about that?
I think I stayed too long. The
Stay
same.
too long.
Oh, I didn't stay too long.
No. I think you vacated too early. So here, like you already have cover, right? So you can hold here. Okay. You don't want to swing this wide to like expose yourself to both angles, right?
Yeah.
That's number one.
I think.
Okay. So by holding this angle a little bit more patiently, right? You can choose to you get to pressure this angle a lot longer. Okay.
I see.
And then if they pressure you out, if the Emery shoots you, not if the Emery and Sojourn both shoot you, right? Then you can.
Yeah, I see.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, again, like this is the same thing, right? We're just vacating so early. Right?
Thank you.
And it's because we're taking so much damage because we're swinging so wide, probably.
Yeah.
So here again, just hold, right? Just use natural cover to shoot here, right? And I don't know why we're like waiting for so like what are we doing? Are we on the ping menu?
Thanks.
No, because I took a lot of damage and I was waiting to to get back some here. That was 69. Yeah. Here, yeah. There's some fraction of second that I waited longer, yeah.
Yeah. No, not a big deal then. If you're waiting to get healed, fine. But we got the Suzu again. We want to use natural cover to shoot here, right? We don't want to.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
want to just like swing into the orb. Like, right? Like, whether or not the orb is
Yeah.
here, we're swinging super wide, right? No cover on the screen.
We can't let them keep pushing. Stop that payload.
Yeah.
Dodge. Good try.
No,
Everything else is
I
fine.
knew I'm gonna die when I slid
Yeah.
to the wall.
I'll be honest, like everything else is fine after. Like the main how we lose this point is because you have the opportunity to put pressure here, and then we just don't, right? Because we're exposing ourselves too much, and we're like swinging into double angles here, so we have to slide out early. We swing into the orb, pass cover here, so we have to slide out this way. You know what I mean? So we're just exposing ourselves too much to cause, and that's causing us to not be able to hold. Really good orb. Keep shooting, right? Yeah, we take a little bit of damage, but we can still shoot. Right?
Yeah.
We can't let them keep pushing.
Same thing
Stop
here,
that
right?
payload.
Hold, keep shooting.
We
And then
can't let
if
them
we
keep pushing.
are being smart about
Stop that
denying
payload.
res, maybe we can hold here, right?
Yeah. But the initial movement, I went to the right instead of the left. Yeah.
Guess we're not done.
Hope shines now.
Good ult, bad ult. What do you think?
I think bad ult.
Yeah, why?
Because first of all, I am in front of them. They're looking at me.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
distracted.
Yeah, that's number one.
And
Right?
yeah, I wasn't sure about the shield if it's on cooldowns. So yeah, bad ult.
Yeah. So I think if you ult towards the beginning of a fight, it's just more likely to be bad because they have a lot of cooldowns to respond to it. Right? So you want to ult towards the mid fight, and if you ult towards the mid fight, they're gonna less likely to be looking at you already, all that kind of stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Plus, these guys are really far away, so it's gonna be easy for them to kite. Shield, yeah.
Stop the payload. Recharging.
And then, right? What do we think? What do you think is happening right now?
I am tanking basically.
Yeah. But this is like the hold 2 thing that we were talking about, right? Where we're
Yeah.
in a very aggressive state. We're walking past our cover, right? Again, natural cover.
Yeah.
Hold the cover. Hold it. Good. And then like your carry ult is actually allowing you to get to here too, right? Yeah. Again, right? Like way past cover, right? You see this?
Yeah, I went full mayhem.
Thanks.
How I survived, I don't know.
Area denied.
Nice rotation here. I really like this. Again, if we want to
Too
do this,
aggressive.
come
Yeah,
to
too
here,
aggressive.
right? Yeah, right here. Not a bad idea, but just like the cover execution, we're not holding our position. That's a really good ult. That's also a pretty good ult.
Yeah.
Good rail. Yeah, this is fun. I think. Okay.
I took it personal. I had a beef with.
Yeah. I mean, this is fine. I'll be honest, but just shoot him. Like he's so low. Don't orb. Just shoot him. You know what I mean? We actually lose this because we took the time to orb.
Yeah.
We could have just shot him and we would have won. Alrighty, so I think that's like a decent number of examples. We don't have to like keep combing through this to find, example number 27. You know what I mean? Okay. So let's talk summary stuff. Well, first, do you have any final questions?
No, I think it's pretty clear.
So let's talk summary stuff, right? Before we get to the hold stuff, I know we're obviously going to talk about that, but what was one thing that we talked about more mechanically that you want to do to make sure you increase your lethality?
Primary, then rail.
Yeah, primary before rail combo to get extra damage and increase burst lethality. Okay. practice the rhythm for how early you can rail at different charges on different HP targets, that kind of stuff, in practice range. Okay.
Is it okay for now to opt for the 100? Then later with time, I can.
Sure.
Depends on
yeah, you
the
can,
situation.
but I want
Yeah.
you to like honestly, if you're hitting all headshots, you can like rail at like 60 and you'll kill them. You know what I mean? So like, especially if you like hit those, if you charge 260 using headshots with your primary and then rail with the headshot, then you can like kill them.
Even at the 100, I'm unable to to hit.
No,
hit
yeah, I know.
headshots.
I don't care about the accuracy because it's just practice range. You know what I mean? Of course, you're gonna be accurate,
Okay, I see.
but the point is that you want to get
Okay.
used to the rhythm and how early you can rail, right? That's really the idea. And so you want to see like, okay, if this person's roughly at this HP, how early can I rail, and so I don't have to like spend as much time primary firing. Make sense?
Yeah, got it.
Good. So practice with them for how early you can rail at different HP and charge numbers, and then make sure you mix in primary fire when you're ulting as well. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about, of course, the holding stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? How would you tell previous you before this VOD review how to hold angles and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think I try plays and ideas like off angling, but I don't keep it. Same as Kiriko, so I think I need to work on that still.
Yeah. So you have good ideas for off angles, but you're not holding the angle well. Okay, so how do we do it better?
Practice.
Hmm?
I should keep like push my limits. Even if I die, it doesn't matter.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I mean specifically, like, so what caused you to have to vacate those angles really, really early in the last couple examples that we just watched?
So the history of that is back then I used to stay too long.
I'm not talking about history. I'm saying in those specific moments, right? So we go back.
Yeah.
Right. In those last couple examples we watched, especially in second point, right? Like where was it? Here? Yeah. Okay. Back here. Yeah, okay. Well, no, it was not back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, okay. Alright. So this is fine, right, for early charge. This is great, right? Cool stuff, right? We're getting rail. Okay. Here, right? What caused us to have to vacate this angle really early?
Yeah, because I wasn't using cover.
Yes. Okay. That's
And
really important, right? Whatever angle you choose to hold, you want to use natural cover so you don't have to, you're not being forced to vacate it super, super early. Okay? So, you have good ideas for off angles, but you're not holding the angle well. Make sure you stick very close to natural cover. Even more so if you're like off angling, because you're going to have less support, right? Like your supports are not going to be able to see you as much, right?
Yeah.
Especially important when off angling due to less healing. Okay. So stick very close to natural cover so you're not forced to vacate really, really early. Okay. The other thing is, right? At least make them shoot you a little bit. I mean, this was a good example because you did take a lot of damage, right? So this is fine to leave, right? But make sure that when you are swinging out of cover, you're not swinging super wide, right? So this moment here, right? When you're stabilizing, you're getting ready, right? Okay, and now it can start to peak here. Don't swing this wide. This is insane, right? This is like pure pure hubris. You know what I mean? This is like like nothing can hurt me. I'm gonna be invincible.
That's the idea. It's always like this.
yeah, exactly. So this is exactly the other type of hold, right? That we talked about, right? Okay, when you're in an aggressive state, when you're trying to be aggressive, you can be aggressive, but the cover is what's going to allow that aggression. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. When in an aggressive state, Always remember the natural cover is what will allow that progression. So, when practicing hold, always make sure you're near cover and can still get value on that angle before release. Okay?
Yeah.
Any final thoughts about that kind of stuff?
No, fair enough. I mean, that's spot on, I would say.
All right. Okay. The other thing is for the rhythm practice that we talked about for the rail. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can use Vaxta, but to start in training range is fine.
Yeah, I don't train, but I have the code, so
Yeah.
I can do that.
I mean, again, I think it's worth just like sitting in practice range just to get used to it. You know what I mean? Just like it doesn't have to be that long, but like I don't know, like 10 minutes will be enough. You know what I mean? And so if you want to use Vaxa to make it a little bit harder, to make like aiming a little bit harder, then you can too. Okay.
Yeah.
Vax is also really, really helpful for mixing, like practicing mixing in primary fire when you ult, because it gives you not infinite ult, but like it gives you free ult every time you end the ult, right? So if you want to just practice aiming your ult with primary fire, that's very, very helpful. Okay.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. Alrighty. Again, like don't over practice it. Like 5-10 minutes is fine, right? Like, but you just want to get used to the muscle memory. You want it to. You don't want to have to think
that.
about it.
I would get dizzy.
Oh yeah, maybe yeah. That's fair. When you're practicing this stuff too, remember you don't have to like WASD. In Vaxa, like you might feel like you have to move around because all the bots will move around you, but you can literally take your left hand off of the keyboard. You know what I mean, and just
okay.
Practice the rhythm, practice the aim, all that kind of stuff. Okay.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. Any final questions?
Yeah. So, if I could manage to improve this, can I make it to the Platz? Because for some reasons I couldn't make it to Platz ever.
Well, I mean, it's not for some reason. You know for mainly which reasons right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, because it seems like getting more demanding, the effort that you have to put. And honestly speaking, I'm like a kind of lazy player. I don't care about many stuff. So,
well, I mean, you care enough to get coaching. You know what I mean? I don't think
to
say that you don't care. I don't think that's true.
Yeah, but during the game, it's like whatever. I'm just like shoot heads and that's it.
I see.
You know, this is my first hero shooter game ever, and I love it so much. It just each season is like getting more complicated and complicated rather than you have a gun, I have a gun, and then let's shoot each other.
Yeah, but do you like the complication, or do you like you just want to shoot things?
I think when it comes to life and gaming balance, it's I think the game is demanding more from you, at least to me, because I'm not as good as probably many people, so it requires much more effort from me, much more time, much more play time.
I think it might require more effort to an extent, but I don't think it's going to require that much more play time, right? Because where you're at right now is like you have certain bad habits that are holding you back. That's fine, right? But if you fix the bad habits, right, you'll climb, and then you'll play against better people, right? But it's not like once you play against better people at that range, right, at that rank or whatever, right? It's not like now you have to put in 2x the effort. No, it's just the same amount of effort to fix other habits. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So it's all relative, right? But the point is that like in order to get to the later stages, you have to fix some bad habits that are affecting you in the earlier stages first. Make sense?
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to take things easy and you want to just shoot things, that's fine, right? But if you want to get better, which you obviously do, right?
Yeah.
Then just only put in the amount of effort that's required to fix the habits that are in front of you. That's about it, right? You don't have to worry about like, oh, now if I want to climb again, I have to put in more effort. Like, yeah, but that's the fun of the game. That's the challenge, right? You want to improve on what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Of course, if you just want to shoot things, then you can do that too. Overwatch has many ways to just shoot things too, right? You
Yeah.
can play
I
quick
mean,
play, you know what I
I
mean?
played most of my hours I played in the past in quick play and arcade. So
Mm-hmm.
I got into competitive just because of my friends. Somehow they decided that quick play is not enough for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got hooked as well. So I want to improve.
Yeah,
There is also
exactly.
the ego, you know.
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't think like I think maybe like on certain days maybe you had a long day at work or something like that, right? And you want to relax, then that's fine, right? Like you don't have to grind to you can play competitive for fun, but you don't have to grind to improve in those specific days. That's fine too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But so just take it at your own pace. You don't have to think like, oh, now I have to climb this insurmountable mountain of a challenge to climb up one rank. It's not true. You just have to fix the bad habits that are in front of you. That's all. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. We'll
Alright.
try my best.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let me stop the recording there.